Hi, I'm Stephanie, a coffee drinker, a book lover, and a reviewer of many things. And today we're going to talk about some paper pie books. First, eat, sleep, read, repeat. Wanted to show you my shirt because this is one of my favorite ones because, yeah, eat, sleep, read, and repeat. Feels like every day. So, today we're going to talk about some Easter-ish books. And I did that in quotes because everyone has a different view on what Easter is apparently. So I stuck with books that had bunnies because I realized when I was looking through my books that I don't really have any Easter books. But I have books that would be cute to put in like an Easter basket. I mean, all of my books are. But anyway, this first one is called Are You There, Little Bunny? It has little cutouts and divots and, trails to follow in it, and it's super cute. So you open up and it says, "Are you there, little bunny? I can see your paws hopping away." We're here. And look, the hole, stick your fingers through. This is a interactive book because we know that toddlers and babies like to touch everything, and so this would be good for them. And so you can flip the page and then, oh, it's not you. It's a fluttering butterfly. Here's another one of those trails. And then all the little ants have their heads. It sounds so weird to say out loud, but like the heads are like little cutouts, kind of, but they don't go all the way through. And there's little spots in the grass. I don't know if you can tell. Mm, mm. Oh, yeah, you can tell. Are you there, little bunny? I can see your fluffy tail. Oh, it's not you, it's a snoozing mouse. And so it's like that you're kind of trying to find the bunny this whole time, and then at the end, you finally find them. Oh, there you are, little bunny, having a playtime with your friends. See all the little bunnies? And here's another one of those trails. I love little trails. I'm a child. Um, I also found this book, Baby Animals, and this one is so cute, and it's so well done. And, like, I mean, it's not all about bunnies, but, like, look at that detail. I just realized I don't have my light on, so just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Okay, but look at that detail. It's so pretty. And there's a baby seal and her pup. And it talks about, like, the baby rabbits are called kits and baby seals are called pups. And, it shows just the mamas and daddies with their babies. And it talks about how some animals drink milk from their moms and some eat berries and some eat milk or drink milk from their moms and eat grass. Just so pretty. All about squirrels. And it's very simple text for them to read, and or maybe your kid is learning to read, and so you can read with them and point to the picture or point to the words, and they're learning about animals at the same time. It's awesome. I love these. All of the, young beginner books, yeah. We have another series that's similar, and it's just called The Beginner, like, and so I get confused sometimes, but This one is really cute, Baby Animals. And of course, I'll leave links for all of these books below in the description, so you can just be like, click. And here's this one. This one's also good for Valentine's Day, but it's got bunnies on it too. So this one I read with my 2-year-old all the time and she loves it. And I always have her find the hearts. And because the hearts are felt, they're soft and fuzzy and the rest of the book is just, a book. It's a board book. So this one is The Sound of My Heart, and it's by Emily Bannister. Um, I'll have a link for it. I don't know. I'm bad at pronouncing names, but oh, it's a Kane Miller book. Um, oh, there's a food stain on this page. I'm sorry. I'll just read it to you so you don't see the stain. It says, "Down in the burrow, snuggle up tight. Little Bun and her mama settled down for the night." Oh, and his mama. I always change it to her because I'm usually reading this at night. Except for Valentine's Day, which is how we got the stain. The blanket was soft and the bed was so warm, but outside the burrow, woo woo went the storm. Creak, creak, squeaky, squeak. What's that noise I can hear? Don't worry, little Bun, there's nothing to fear. Oh, and then I go, oh, where's the heart? And she points, she goes, heart. Oh, there we go. The mice are just tucking their babies in bed. Just one last story, the littlest one says. Ah, said little Bun. So that's what I hear. And he rolled into bed and he tucked in his ears. So it's storming outside, and we go through the whole book. Oh, yeah, also, where's the heart? I can't look at the screen and find it at the same time, apparently. But so you go through and hear different noises that storms can make. And, it's an owl, it's a duck. And each time, you know, that's what mom was saying. And then this is my favorite. It's so cute. The blanket was soft and Teddy was so warm, but outside the burrow, woo woo went the storm. Pit a pat. What's that noise? What's that noise, Mama? It's so clear and so strong. Heart, find the heart. It's my heart saying I love you, for that's Mama's song. At every moment under the sun, rain or stars, Mama's song keeps playing wherever you are. It's so cute. Um, it's one of our favorites. I actually had to sneak the my husband has a 2-year-old playing with Play-Doh in the kitchen, and I had to sneak over to her room to go get this, so I'm gonna have to put it back. Um, also for Easter, I thought this could be a good book. Um, I'm Almost Always Kind. This book is cute. It talks about how to be kind and how you can be kind, and how sometimes you think you're being kind, but you haven't thought about how it could make other people feel. And I think that's important because, um, okay, let me go through real fast and find the page that I'm thinking of. Also this one, it's a paper book, but it has little cutout holes, which is it's interesting. So the first page, it says, "My mom my mommy told me that being kind is the most important thing in the world. More important than being the fastest runner." More important than being the fastest runner, I asked, or than knowing all the answers? Even more important than those, she said. When it is Then it is very lucky, I said quickly, that I am always kind. And let you see the pictures. I think the art is really good. Also, this is a book by, Anna Milbourne? Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Milbourne. Um, so then she talks about how she, always shares her candy and helps her little sister reach things off the high shelf, and she always puts her breakfast stuff away, and when she sees someone who's sad, she tries to make them happy. And then it's a this is the part this is the page I was thinking of. But sometimes when I'm kind, it doesn't work out the way that I want it to. "Hey, new kid, I like your crazy hair." Why did she look at me so sad when I gave her a nice compliment? Why is Mr. Williams so mad about me being kind to the snails? Here you go, little snail. Have a nice dinner and eat up all your flowers. Hey, stop that. And when I invented a great game for me and my sister to play, let's be giants jumping on the castle. You can, like, as an adult, you can see, I was probably this kid who was like, "Oh, they're just making fun of my hair." And, he works really hard on his garden. I don't like snails in my garden either. And it looks like little sister has worked really hard on these castles. And so, it goes through, um, the different emotions that the different people could be feeling. And, her mom says, after talking to her about jumping on her sister's castle because she got in trouble for that. Um, so she says, "But what you think is nice isn't always the same as what someone else thinks is nice. Sometimes you have to walk around in their shoes." And so, um, she does. She takes her mom's shoes and walks around, and little sister's like, "Oh, mama's gonna be mad." And then mom explains, "I didn't mean literally in their shoes." And, so later, she actually starts to think about, "Oh, Mr. William loves his garden and he works hard on it. So maybe instead of putting the snails and the slugs on his flowers, I'll put them over here in the weeds and water his flowers." And then she thinks of a fun game to play with her sister about spraying her while she's, coloring. And she's like, "Oh, but my sister's been working hard on that artwork, so maybe I'll just go and color with her instead." And different things like that to make things fun. And then she goes and she finds the kid with the crazy hair, and she talks to them, and he's like, "Look, my hair's crazy too." My hair is crazy. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't look, you're not here for the hair anyway, right? You're here for the books. Um, so then she, her and the crazy-haired kid, they start being friends, and because she helped, th was nice to them, they are nice to someone else, and it talks about how being nice to people just kind of snowballs into being nice. So, over here. He's nice to him, and he's nice to her, and then they're nice to other people, which makes those people be nice and all of that. I'm not allowed to read the whole book to you, but it shows how kindness spreads everywhere. I'll let you look at the picture for a minute. Okay, you looked. If you want to look more, you can pause it. Um, but this is a really sweet book about how you know, how to be kind and how to think before you do things. So I think that it goes along with pretty well with the Easter theme, if you will. And the last page says, being kind is sometimes easy and sometimes hard, but it's really important to try. And because it's the importantest thing in the world, I am almost always kind. Almost. But if you look, the sisters are thinking about spraying their mom and dad over there. I mean, who hasn't sprayed someone with the water hose? Like, okay, and I actually thought I grabbed the Easter one because there is an Easter wipe clean activity book, but I grabbed the fairy one instead. They look very similar. They're both yellow. I think the Easter one has a blue circle in the middle, but so I'm gonna just show you the fairy activity book. I love the wipe clean books. My toddler loves the wipe clean books, and these are perfect to put in the Easter basket because uh it's also hasn't been wiped clean. Um because they can just doodle in one spot. Let me see if I can find a clean page. Probably not because once she starts, she doesn't stop. Oh, this one's almost clean. So each page has a few activities for them to do. Like this one, um use the pen to show Rosalie? Rosaline? It's Rosalie. How to get to the house with the pink door. And so you get to try to figure out some of them are harder and some of them are easier. This is one of the easier ones. Um, make a pattern on the butterfly's wings. Spot 3 differences between Nella and Snook. She tried. She scribbled on them. Find and circle 8 bees, and draw over the dotted lines to finish the toadstool houses. So that's just one of the pages. Let me see if I can find a page that has something different. Uh, okay. I can do this one. I mean, this one's not that bad. Here's another page. Oh, uh-huh. I like these. I think they're fun. It says draw more leaves on the stems so that each one has 6 leaves. Um, follow the trails of the dragonflies that follow the trails and see which dragonfly has come from the water. Circle the fish below that a isn't one of the matching pair. My brain is not reading very well today. Connect the dots to in order to finish the palace. There's a palace over here. So the Easter one is Easter themed. Um, there are a bunch of Easter um books on the PaperPie website. I can actually post in the description section for there's in this under seasonals there's Easter. So I think I can click on that and just make it so the link goes straight to the Easter stuff. And then this year they are also doing or we are also doing because I'm part of PaperPie. Um the like bundles, so like you order it and the whole box is Easter themed or it's perfect to put in place of an Easter basket cuz who likes that fake grass stuff anyway? And, this year, because eggs are so expensive, who needs eggs? Um, we have plastic eggs left over from last year. We're just gonna use those. Um, I know, dyeing eggs is so fun, but $6 for eggs that are probably not gonna get eaten. Um, anyway, so those are the books that I had that were sort of kind of Easter themed. I know we have some more books that are, we have books that are more religious, and some that aren't. Like I showed, none of mine were really religious. Um, yeah. So if you like this video or if you're interested in those books, um, like, comment, subscribe. I know sometimes I say that weird where I'm like, subscribe, comment, and I don't know how. My brain is backwards sometimes. Also, I can recommend books to you if you comment below and tell me what age you're looking for, or we can try to figure out how to do it so other people can't see what we're talking about. So, let me know if you need ideas, because I can help you with that. I'm really good at going through and finding books for people. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the description for the links for these books and for the Easter bundles. Bye.